I want to be talking to you today about a revolutionary wellness product called Zeal that is exploding right across the North America landscape, and for good reason. And it's mainly because of this. You know, we all want to feel good. We all understand nutrition. We all want to carry out the last half of our life in good health. We don't want to be hooked on pills. We want good nutrition and health for our kids. But there's a real problem right now in our modern society. Our food system has changed. We're not really eating food anymore, as we would call it. We're eating food-like products. And just look at the soil depletion over the last 100 years in North America. And as a result of food processing and pesticides and GMOs, we're not getting nutrition in our foods anymore. We're getting food-like substances. And as a result, this is really hurting us. Look at the results over the last couple of decades. You don't need to be told this. You've seen this in the media all the time. We're constantly talking about obesity and heart disease and diabetes, blood sugar, blood pressure issues, cancer, depression. There's so many things that are connected to inflammation and chronic pain is we're just not feeling good. And the reason is we're not getting nutrition in our diets. And of course, pills are not the answer. Drugs are not the answer to address the underlying cause. That's just symptom management. So people, as we get older here, especially Generation X and the baby boomers, we're looking for solutions. And unfortunately, people are lost in those solutions that they're looking for. You go to a health food store, there are thousands of products to choose from. You watch a doctor on TV, he recommends a product, we all rush out and buy it. And so many of us are buying these products, omegas, antioxidants, vitamin D, vitamin C, B complex, calcium, magnesium, you name it. And the problem is the way that the nutrition industry is set up is you're buying several products and paying $20, $30, $20, $40, and it adds up to hundreds of dollars, and I don't even know if I'm getting everything that I need. And certainly, I don't like taking pills. Many people are like that, gagging down the pills or tasting some foul elixir that you're drinking every day. I'm taking a shot at my nutrition. I understand how important it is, but I really don't know what I'm doing. Zeal is a revolutionary product. It's a revolution in wellness, and it's about time that somebody put something like this on the market. I've been looking for something like Zeal for the last 20 years. And basically, it's for people who want to get fit, lose weight, or get healthy, finally feel healthy again with something that tastes like ice cream, and it's got superfoods in it that help get quick results. Zeal is very revolutionary. Instead of 20 products or a whole bunch of pills, most of which you don't even absorb, it's all fillers, there's superfoods like noni juice, aloe vera, goji juice, acai berry, blueberry, green tea. I've often thought over the last few years that I'd love to take these things, but it's just too expensive to buy all these individual products. But Zeal has 42 of the top superfoods that the planet has to offer. And Zeal saves you money. Now, this is also a revolutionary thing in wellness and nutrition. To get all that nutrition, you'd have to buy about $450 worth of different supplements, all these whole food superfoods. And so $450 or $59 plus tax and shipping. It's a no-brainer. It's saving people money. I don't have to go to the grocery store, the health food store, to buy all the nutrition that my family needs. I get it all in Zeal. So those of you that would like to get into weight management, have a few pounds to lose, of course, that is very popular with many companies. And Zeal has the best tasting protein on the market. When you take this protein, whether it's the chocolate or the vanilla, you're going to be realizing it's the most creamy, delicious tasting protein that you've ever tried. And of course, you need a couple of more products in there. The Zeal Burn, which is like a gym in a bottle. It helps your body with cravings, and it helps your body to stop from metabolizing carbs into fat. So it really accelerates your results, quick results. Then with the Zeal, the all-in-one nutritional, the protein, the burn, and the last product, which is very important, is the cleanse. When you start losing weight, you start feeling better, it's extremely important to cleanse the liver and the GI tract to get the proper flora and the prebiotics in there so that you have the good bacteria for digestion and get rid of the toxin. Are you ready to take the challenge? What is the challenge? That is to look and feel better in the next 30 days, drinking Zeal or taking the weight management program. And the cost is like $3 or $4 a day. It's a no-brainer. You can't even buy breakfast anywhere at that price. We have to do something to take care of our nutrition and to take our health into our own hands. We know that the healthcare system is not going to take care of us. We know that we have to take personal responsibility for our own health, because it's not good to be living out the last stage of your life dependent on all these pharmaceuticals and not feeling good. So whether it's to lose some weight, if that's what you want to do in the Zeal for Life Challenge, or you want to get fit and healthy, we just want to turn the corner and start feeling good again, then there's a couple of choices. There's two options for customers. The first option is a full month supply of Zeal that you can take in the morning, along with the protein, which is really important. When you get up in the morning, your body's looking for protein. If it doesn't get it, it's going to take it from the muscle cells. You don't want that to happen. You want the Zeal and the protein. So it's only $109 for the entire month. You're worth it. Take that. You're going to be saving money. You're going to not be hungry. Your cells are going to be getting everything that they need on a cellular level. And then the next option is the weight management program. So that is option 2. You're taking the product twice a day. You have the other products, the burn and the cleanse in there. And that's only $169 for the whole month. I just want to put that in perspective. That is the most aggressive price for weight management in the market. A lot of companies with coaching have different weight management systems that are $300 to $500. Ours is $169 with the most fabulous fitness coach. He's the top fitness trainer in all of the U.S. His name is Peter Nielsen, and he's going to be giving you advice to turn the corner and start feeling healthy and start feeling great. So, are you a customer? If that's the case, contact your Zeal consultant right now and order option 1 or option 2 if you need to lose some weight. Maybe you know someone who wants to get fit or lose some weight or get healthy with something that tastes like ice cream. We all know people who would want to do that. If you do, there's a couple of other options to take advantage of a growing trend, and I mean a mega trend that's starting to be created around the world.
I'm going to take you through how you can start, if you know anyone who wants to get fit, lose weight, or get healthy, with something that tastes like ice cream, then this is for you. You can get something going with this on a promotion level. You can become a promoter, and you can also get your product free. So we're going to go through those two phases of how you can either promote, or you can get your product free. What is the next major trend? I want to show you something that the Social Security Administration put out in 2011. This is a chart of 100 people on average who reach age 65. 16 of them are deceased. 66% are making less than $30,000 a month, below poverty level, most of them. 13% are making $30,000 to $60,000, which means what? They can go on one vacation a year, but they can't fly. They got to drive. And then only 5% are making $60,000 or more a year. So that's a kind of a disturbing thing. So we're going to show you what you can do about that if you so choose. So let's look at the traditional job versus network marketing part-time. Why would you rent your time and life to others when you can create your own destiny and future? We're going to look at how you can do this part-time and create you something here in a traditional job. You work 30 years and then you retire, and that's called Social Security. On the other end, you've got 3 things you can do. You can start your own business, you can own a franchise, or you can do social network marketing. You can become part of what the trend is right now. Let's just talk about how you could start your own business. You might become soaked in debt. You know, it's going to cost a lot of money to start your own business, and if you don't make it, the older you get and you don't make it, you may end up the rest of your life paying back the debt that you borrowed from the bank to get started, or relatives or whatever. Okay, then you've got franchising. This could cost a lot of money also, but the problem is they take the royalties right off the top, and then you soon discover you're not going to make it with one franchise. You maybe need 5, to 8 franchises to really get there, to really get to financial independence, as a lot of people are trying to do. Most of the franchises out here are being run by teenagers. Me, I would not trust my future to my teenagers. Most of that base of people is teenagers. So the social network of today, Facebook counts how many members in a short period of time? Twitter, all these social networking things that are out here. This is the new relation to acquire customers and business and communication. So that's why this kind of business makes sense. 2/3 of the population is over 50 years old. First time ever in humanity. Which means what? Do you believe that medical science will allow us to live to be into our 90s and 100 years old by the year 2050? Because they've already taken us from 1900, the average living age was 46 years old. By 2000, it has now become 80 years old. So I believe medical science will take us much further than that over this next 30, 40 years. This is why health and wellness and nutrition is going to be the growing trend. $300 billion market this year because we're living longer, looking for natural health solutions. But the market is expected to go to $1 trillion over the next 5 to 10 years. It's the fastest growing economic sector out here. In our company, we use the Z1 system that gets you started. And it's very simple. Do you know anyone who would like to get fit, lose weight, or get healthy with something that tastes like ice cream? Paul Zane Pilsner, a very well-known author, and he says the wellness revolution, how to make a fortune in the next trillion-dollar industry. 2/3 of the population of the United States is overweight and looking for solutions. Let's talk about how you could get started and put samples in people's hands, and we're going to talk about our first package, which is the Quick Start Pack. It gives you enough product to get it into people's hands. It's $349. It has enough product. It's got 24 samples of shake, 24 samples of the Zeal, and it's got packages of shake. It's got 4 canisters of Zeal, an extra 24 bottles of Zeal, so you can start with that. It's about $712 retail value for $349. Now, the next package is $549. This is a little bit bigger package. It's called the Builder's Pack. It has 48 samples of the shake, 48 of Zeal, 4 canisters of Zeal for the 30-day supply, and the weight management kit. How do I get my product free? For preferred customers, I can get my product free. Every month, you order 1 canister of Zeal, 30-day supply of $69.95. Or by referring 4 customers, you can get yours. So that's how we say get 4 and pay no more. But let's talk about how you could initially start and put some money in your pocket very quickly. Start by getting the Builder's Pack, and I'm going to show you later why that package makes the most sense. Right? You're going to have 500 volume. You're going to tell Alex, Kim, and Eric, and they're going to get the same package you did. The Builder's Pack. It's going to give you 500 volume for each one of those. Now, there's a 20% commission on that for each one, so you've made 100 for Kim, 100 for Alex, and 100 for Eric. Alex tells Miguel, Kim tells Diane, and Eric tells William, and they do the same thing. Get the Builder's Pack. Now, Alex, Kim, and Eric would get 20% on each one. They'd each make $100 for that. But this rectangle represents what we call 1 cycle. That's 3,000 volume. That's going to equal 400 every time that happens. But if this happens within your first 30 days from when you receive your package and get started with us in Zervita, it's going to pay a one-time $1,000, what's called an all-star bonus. And as people continue to tell people, each time this rectangle is completed, it's going to give us what's called a cycle. That can happen up to 8 times a week times $400 is $3,200 a week. It's going to continue as people tell people about this. They're getting different packages. You're looking for that rectangle. The first time you do a cycle of 3,000 points, you have the choice of getting a car and driving a car. That's a company promotion for this car. It's going to create $600 a cycle instead of 4. So get the car. Okay, maximum of 8 cycles per week is going to be $600 a cycle instead of 4, and that's going to give you $4,800 a week at that point. You want to get the car. Now, you've seen the front end, and you know how that works with the cycles, and the first time you do it, you get the car, it's going to increase your cycles by 50%. But let's talk about this compensation plan, what I call the strongest aspect of this. This compensation plan at the back end is called overrides when people continue to buy. These figures are based on 4 customers. You tell those 3, remember you told the 3 that we showed you in the other slide, the first part of that rectangle, and they get 4 customers apiece. That would equal $12 each consultant you told. That'd be $36. If those 3 tell the next 3 and they got 4 customers, your monthly income at this point will be $1,440. If they tell 3, they get the package, they have 4 customers. The next level, those people telling 3 apiece and having 4 customers, it's $4,356 a month. The 5th level tells the next people, they find 3, and then there's 4 customers apiece, create $13,104. 6th level to 7th, they tell 3 apiece, they each get 4 customers. That's going to pay $39,348 per month. You get 5% through 8 levels. This would be $118,080 a month. I know what you're thinking. This may not be enough to pay all of my bills, but at least it's a good start. Everything is based on your activity. Yes, you will have to tell people about this. There's a lot of people looking for a way to get fit, lose weight, get healthy. One aspect that is different about this compensation plan from all of the things out here that I've seen in 20 years, let's look at executive consultant there in the middle. It says 30,000 group volume for the month. That gives me 6 levels of 5% and 20% from all personal people that I've helped. Once that level has been attained for volume for the month, 30,000 volume for the month, I never slip back. It's a permanent level as long as I maintain my personal BD. All the other programs I've seen, if you slip back in volume, they deduct back to whatever you qualified for the month. This level, it's permanent once the level is reached. And that is very difficult to find amongst the different plans that I've seen in 20 years. What is the trend? In the 50s, it was baby food. In the 60s, it was music. In the 70s, real estate. In the 80s, it was computers. In the 90s, it was investment in telecommunications. And now for the last 10 years, looking at this revolution, this wellness revolution, it's $1 trillion industry within the next 5 years. Want a piece of the pie? What part of this pie would you like? And we've got a very simple way to get the message out and show what we're doing. Now, as far as Zervita's concerned, Mark and Tracy Jarvis are the CEOs of this company. They've got a lot of marketing experience, know what the field and distributors are going through, and we're set for big worldwide expansion here in 2014. They will be announcing more countries for expansion in February of 2014. Back to the 2 packages you could start with. What piece do you want? There's the $349 package, about a 3-month supply of Zeal and the shake. And then there's the $549, which is about a 6-month supply. The reason that the $549 makes more sense is you have more samples. As you relate to people, you're going to find someone who wants to buy this weight management kit that's on the left-hand side there. We sell it for $200, $215. When you do that, you have about the same money in the little package as you do the bigger one. But the difference is you have 48 shake samples along with Zeal to hand out to each person so they can put them together. They get the ice cream with the dynamite. It's a superfood with the ice cream. Now it tastes good. It gets fast results. Catch this vision. This is the best tasting, best price, saving money with tremendous results. It's a huge world trend. It's a hands-down slam dunk. Even 1/10 of 1% would be a $10 billion company. Catch the wave now as we expand globally. Good luck, everybody. Get back with the person who gave you this.